Hey guys, Typical Static Repair. Today we're going to be repairing this the threads right here in this front tank mount. I'm going to be using a helicoil setup. This is a basic standard helicoil setup, so I'm going to show you how I do it, what I use, how it works, and a couple of things that some people say to do that it depends on your installation. So let's get started. Alright, for that particular bolt I'm using this helicoil kit from Napa. It's an M6 by 1. It comes with a whole bunch of coils in it. It comes with a tap, and then this is the installation tool, and it says to use a 1/4" drill bit, which I got right here. This installation tool, the way this thing works, is you take the new threads and you drop it into this hole right here, and then this pushes in, screws into it. You see it sitting in there? Alright, so this is going to thread into it, and then you just hold this up against the hole, and then you thread it in. And then when you get it all the way in, you have to take it out and break that tab off, and I'll show you how to do that. So let's get the hole drilled. Alright, then we're going to run the tap in it. So this is the part here where things differ. So when you put one of these in, some people like to use Loctite. If you use Loctite on it, because it's a coil, you can actually get some of the Loctite in between there and into the threads. See, I can see light through there. So you got to be careful. The instructions say you don't need any Loctite. You can just put it in there, break the tab off, and leave it. If you're going to be taking the tank on and off and on and off and on and off a lot, you may want to put some in there and just wait for it to fully dry before you put a bolt in there. I'm going to do it as per the directions and just see how it goes. There we go. I'm looking at it, I can get it right in. It says just below the threads. So we'll do that. And we'll take this out. Right, so there we are, got new threads in there. Now we have that little tab to break off, it's still down in there. I'm going to show you how to do that. Take a punch, put it down in there, pop it right off. Looking good. Let's test it out. We're golden. Alright, it's back together. Nice and tight now. I don't have to worry about that coming out anymore. So let's take it out. See how we did. See if we have any problems with those. Nope. Still perfect. Alright, we're all set, guys. Alright guys, that's all there is to it. It's pretty simple. It's an easy process. If you got an aluminum frame, try not to over torque these things. On that particular bolt right there, it's probably around 7 foot-pounds. I've used that impact enough to know that I'm probably not far from that. If you sit there with an impact and drive it in like crazy, of course you're going to be more, but if you get it into it just like pops the one impact, you're fine. This is what the kit looks like here. When you get it, the tool, the tap, and it comes with a whole bunch of them. And if you got a Japanese bike and Honda, Kawasaki, Suzuki, Yamaha, anything, these are a common size. So it's worth getting it and getting a whole bunch of extra ones in there. It's really easy to do. Don't be afraid of doing it. It's a simple process. And unfortunately, these bikes get older. I'm buying a lot of used bikes. They come stripped out because people just over tighten them. I bought that bike used. That's how it came. It's good to go now. That bolt's going to have no issues. So guys, I hope this helps you out. Please hit the like button, subscribe, hit the bell for further notifications. Until next time, this is Tepco Cycle Repair.